Alright, before I really get into anything, let me say this first. I didn't start this video because things were going great in my life. It's kind of the opposite, actually. There was a point not too long ago where I felt like I'd messed up most of the things I was supposed to get right by now. Plans didn't work out. Paths I chose quietly closed behind me, and I kept having this feeling that I was already behind in a race I never even remember signing up for. I don't usually talk about this stuff like this. It's easier to keep it vague most of the time, but since I'm already here, I guess I'll just say it normally. There was a time when I met this girl. Nothing dramatic about it. We just ended up around each other a lot. So talking became a habit. It started off small. A few comments here and there, slowly turning into longer conversations, without either of us really noticing. At some point, I realized I liked her. Not in a big way, just enough that I started paying attention. I noticed the way she talked, the way she reacted to things, the way time passed a little faster when we were around each other, and I didn't do anything about it. That part's kind of on me. I've never been great at saying things directly, especially when it feels important. I tend to sit with my thoughts too long, waiting for the right moment, convincing myself I'll know when it shows up. It didn't, so I stayed where I was, friendly, comfortable. I told myself that was fine, that not everything needs to be said out loud, but deep down, I think I was just avoiding the chance of being wrong. Eventually, things changed, not suddenly, just slowly. We talked less, life shifted, different routines, different priorities. Nothing bad happened, it just drifted. I remember the moment I realized there probably wasn't going to be another chance. I wasn't crushed or anything, just quiet. A little disappointed in myself for not trying when it was still simple. That feeling stuck around longer than I expected. Not because of her really, but because it felt familiar. Like another example of me hesitating too long, waiting instead of acting. That's kind of how I think about failing my life. Not one big mistake, just a bunch of moments where I didn't step forward when I could have. But even then, I kept going. I still showed up to my days. I still did the normal stuff. I still found ways to pass the time, to feel okay enough. That story didn't stop anything. It just became part of me. I don't beat myself up about it anymore. I think that version of me did what he knew how to do at the time. He stayed careful, he stayed quiet, he kept moving in the only way he knew how. And I guess that's what this is too, just another small step, talking instead of keeping everything in. If any of this sounds familiar, that's okay. You don't have to fix it or label it or turn it into something meaningful right now. Some memories don't need answers or updates or explanations. They just sit quietly in the background of your life, showing up when they want to, and that's okay. They did their part. I'm glad that time existed, even if it didn't last, even if it never turned into something that followed me forward. For now, it's enough to remember it the way it was, simple, ordinary, and real. I'll stay here a little longer, let the night move at its own pace. Thanks for sharing this moment with me.